Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Pitch for Switch discussion. And this time I'm going to be talking about the current Tomb Raider trilogy, which is Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. All of these games could be put on the Switch. There's no reason that they shouldn't be, to be fully honest, outside of, certain parts of Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics not being willing to do it. But honestly, in the long run, all three of these games could be on the Switch. And there's literally just not a reason to not do it. Because they make a crap ton of money off of it. I mean, they still lost a lot on the original, not the original, but the first of the new trilogy of Tomb Raider games. And they could still gain money from it. They could still make money off of it. Putting out the definitive edition of Tomb Raider on the Switch, then the Rise of the Tomb Raider, then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. They could do it. And add in the gyro-based aiming and all that and stuff like that, and utilizing the HD Rumble for location finding of items and things of that nature, or even just to change up how certain weapons feel in Laura's hands. All of that, I think a lot of people would appreciate. And to me, it's just like a wasted opportunity to not go ahead and take the time and just say, hey, let's put these games on here. We know this platform is popular. We know that people like to play their games on the go, like especially these massive epic adventures that not everybody has the time to sit down at home and play and spend the time to play. And that's why a lot of games will go unplayed. I mean, they'll be purchased by a lot of people, but they'll go unplayed because people don't have the dedicated amount of time to sit down and play them the way that they want to. Or, hey, they may not necessarily have the TV available to them. And they might have to, play it in handheld or something like that. And that would be beneficial. Plus, there's not a whole crap ton of people out there who are buying portable PCs outside of laptops. And when they're purchasing them, they're not really thinking about gaming for the most part. There are some gaming laptops out there, but not a whole lot of options for that. And plus, you don't always have the time to sit down, set up a laptop, and then get the game going and then wait for it all to load up and all that stuff. And in the Switch, all of that is in your hands, and you can do it pretty quickly. Again, things to consider. Things that a lot of companies I know went ahead and said, okay, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That's why CD Projekt Red went ahead and put Witcher 3 on the Switch. Now, they should do 1 and 2, but hey, they didn't. So I'm not going to fault them for that. But again, that's my opinion. But this is an opportunity for Square Enix to go ahead and make more money off of an IP and not put a whole lot more work into it. All at this point is they'd have to put their teams on porting. That's not as hard as fully developing a new game. Yeah, sure, it'll take some work, but in the long run, they'd benefit from it, and it wouldn't cost them as much as they'd make back. So again, I'm just appealing to logic here. This makes sense. Go ahead and do it. And heck, I'd even say if they really wanted to avoid a lot of trouble, drop the multiplayer from the original. It's not really needed. It really isn't needed. Well, not the original, but the first Tomb Raider of the set. It's not really needed. It, honestly, and I don't think too many people actually cared for it. So drop it from the Switch. This is the one time I'll say drop a feature because nobody really gave a crap about it. And I don't know. Somebody's probably going to be like, why would you say that? Like, if you're getting especially if they put them together as a trilogy for people to get and you're purchasing them for one price, drop the multiplayer from the first one. I don't even know if I don't know if Rise Up had a multiplayer. If it does, drop that one too. If the third game has it, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, if that has it, leave it alone. I haven't played Shadow, and I haven't really played Rise of the Tomb Raider, even though I have it, I haven't played it. So, again, just my thoughts. Anyhow, you can tell me in the comments below whether you agree or disagree and what you think would be beneficial to be done too. So gosh, I got tongue-tied there. So thank you everybody for joining. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.